Yo, what up? Yo, man, you already know. You can either fast forward, get to the good shit, or listen to the monologue, listen to me talk some shit. Today's stream, man, these motherfuckers is unloading on Ja Morant, man. Knew it was coming, B. Knew it was coming. Knew it was coming. And that's what we're gonna talk about, man. Like some people's life, some people's business is made off of your fuck ups. Some niggas wouldn't have shit to talk about if it wasn't for Ja at the job fucking up, or if it wasn't for Ja's girlfriend cheating on him all the time, if it wasn't for, you know, Ja represent a lot of people, and motherfuckers just love to talk shit about somebody, man. They love to talk shit about. They love to hear bad news about you. They love to open that phone, see that text. Yo, you heard about Ja? A fucking rush of what's that shit called in your brain? Endorphins. Is it endorphins? That was going in my brain. A rush of something. Whatever that shit is that make your brain feel good. A rush of that shit instantly hits them. Boom. Nah, what happened? Oh, yo, this nigga got caught with a gun again. What? Yeah, it's on social media right now. Nigga driving around, pulled the hammer out. Top on the roof. No facade, it's the truth. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Yeah, I don't know the music you're listening to, what the content you're gonna see. Hey, this is all these dudes, Stephen A. Smith, Charleston White, every fucking body that got a damn network or platform. They're like, what? Oh, did they suspend him yet? Is he gonna get 6 games, 6 months, indefinite? Are they gonna kick him out the league? Wow, man. Niggas just love bad news, except for when it's them. They love to hear that bad news about somebody. That shit make they day. You know how motherfuckers like to watch fights and shit like that? Motherfuckers love to see you fall, man. But Ja right now, he just young and dumb. You're gonna be older way longer than you're gonna be young. And I say that because I say that to say this, like, you gotta shake that young nigga shit, man. Early. This next generation coming up, y'all gotta shake that young nigga mentality shit early. I was just talking to my son earlier today. He's 6 years old. I say, yo, bro, you gotta shake that little 6-year-old nigga shit, man. You like, pay attention, bro. The world don't give a fuck if you 6 years old about nothing. You gotta pay attention, man. Put your head on the swivel. Stop walking around like, like, nah, nigga, look, pay attention, listen, use your fucking ears, all that. Everybody hates you, black man. Everybody hates you, black man. Especially your women. Now, my man done put himself once again at the mercy of a fucking white man. In the same year. This nigga Charleston White. Listen to this shit Charleston White was saying about the man, B. All right.
Rid of him.
They need to get rid of John.
Yeah, yeah, he's a liability to the team. He's gonna cost some teams some money. You need to get rid of him. Yeah, for public safety reason and team safety reason and protection of the staff. Another team player, they need to get rid of him. He's gonna get somebody hurt. He's gonna get somebody hurt. And we need to be proactive and do our due diligence and remove him from the team, if not from the NBA, swiftly, quickly, and expeditiously.
This was the first incident. This was the first incident. You understand? And why this was so juicy, pause, this story was so intriguing is because he's a ball player. And not only is he a ball player, he's the ball player. You know? It's kind of like when Magic Johnson was diagnosed with HIV. It could have been anybody else. The world would have kept spinning, wouldn't have skipped a beat. But because it was Magic Johnson, you know, that shit means something. That shit holds some weight. That shit gets views. Well, it wasn't views back then, but you know what I mean. So I need you guys to understand something. I'm talking to my young fellas. Young fellas from fucking 10 to from 10 to fucking 30. You can get a second chance from your mom, your dad, maybe your girlfriend if you're lucky. But Outside don't gotta give you a second chance. When I say outside, I'm talking about like life outside of your fucking four walls and floor. Talk about your job. Talk about niggas in the street. Talk about the police. Nobody owe you a second shot. Certain mistakes you can't make twice. Certain mistakes you can't make once. And you gotta realize, man, people love you and they cheer for you and they love to see you dunk on motherfuckers and shoot niggas' eyes out. They love that. But they love it just as much as they love it just as much as hearing the bad shit about you. They would love it just as much as if they heard Ja Morant got into a fight at a bar, had a shootout, and now he's having a high speed chase with the police. But they closing in on him, and he sticks his hand out the window and starts firing at the police. Like they would love to hear some shit like that. That's some shit, O.J. Simpson shit. You know how turned on the world was when O.J. was a murder suspect and running from the cops on a fucking highway? Oh, everybody hates you, black man. So when you're lucky and you get a break to make a ridiculous amount of money, protect that bag. I know you. I know you feel like. I know what you feel like, bro. I actually I don't know what you feel like. I don't know what it's like to have millions and millions and millions and millions of fucking dollars. But I know when you. I know what it feels like to feel like you'll never run out of money. One day the checks stop coming, bro. And people all around the NBA is talking about you. Your own teammates talking about you. And everybody gonna be smiling in your face, but when you come on the court, when you come on the court, that everybody else talking about you now. When your ass get on the court, you be like, "Yo, what up, job? What up, job?" And you winning and scoring and dunking and shooting niggas' eyes out. They're gonna be like, "Yeah, yeah." But they was just talking about they should suspend you for the whole season. They were just saying they should kick you out of the league. They were just saying all kind of well put together quotations and shit.
I'm being dead serious. This is we cannot tolerate this guy in the NBA. After what I just read about this boy here, he done pulled a gun on a 17-year-old,
I
kicked the door
heard.
in.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna
We
ask you
got to
next.
get his out of here now. Uh, uh,
If in fact he did pull a gun on a 17-year-old, don't make it sound like it's a average 17-year-old that's has a book bag on his back and is you know innocent and shit like that. These motherfucking kids today are terrorists. A terrorist to society, a terrorist to fucking school. You see, you don't see these niggas running wild in the Bronx and fucking Dykeman and Brooklyn, every fucking way. That's who commit the crimes. The teenagers. So if he pulled the gun out on one of these niggas, I'm sure it was for a good reason. It was probably for a street reason. A street reason was a good reason. It's time to stop acting like everybody. It's time for everybody to stop acting like the world isn't fucked up. It's time to stop acting like uh, Satanists aren't after your fucking kids, and homosexuality isn't after your fucking kids, and the music industry and the fucking sports industry isn't fucked up. Stop it, bro. Stop it. The jig is up, niggas. You already know what's out there, what's going on. You already know it's a whole ball of fucking evil. The fucking award shows, you got devil ceremonies. And listen, nigga, he carrying a gun. So what? Did he get locked up for carrying a gun? Was it illegal for him to carry a gun? He's an NBA player, but is he still a United States citizen and still have the right to bear arms in that state that he was in? Was it? I don't know. I'm asking. It wasn't medicine. Who the fuck is he menacing? Certain states are open carry states. Is that state that he in an open carry state? Is he old enough to carry? Did he rob somebody? Did he rob anything? Is the NBA fucking like, for Christ's sake, you play basketball. You're not a fucking church. You're not a holier than thou organization. You fly niggas around the fucking states to play basketball. Get over yourselves, man. Calm the fuck down.
Yeah, yeah, he needs to be suspended until we do a further psychological evaluation of this guy, and get him some mental help, or get him in some type of anger management and some inpatient or outpatient emotional care.
You know he's supposed to be one of the next stars and faces of the league,
That's
right?
why we need to get him out of here, because those are the thugs. Those. I mean, some guys like him end up becoming great inmates. They got all the talent. You see how this other boy just shot that gun at their college. We cannot allow this guy to go any further. We need to get rid of him now.
You think he gonna fumble? You think he gonna mess it all
He
up?
done already fumbled. The boy done pulled the gun out on a 17-year-old kid and kicked the door in. He done
Yeah.
already fumbled.
Yeah.
These acts of aggressions and violence by NBA players and NFL players and acting like street guys and thugs and gang members should be zero tolerance. One mistake.
Why would they be like that?
We done seen we done had too many goddamn Pac-Man.
Thug. What's the definition of a thug? A violent, aggressive person, especially one who was a criminal. A violent, aggressive person, especially one who was a criminal. I looked up the definition because I was trying to find out if there's a crime in being a thug or portraying a thug. Just because you might look or dress like a thug doesn't mean you're a thug. You know, you have dreads, you wear baggy clothes, you play basketball, and you carry a gun legally. Does that make you a thug? Got to look into that case about him kicking in the door and pulling a gun on a 17-year-old. Like I said, the motherfuckers who commit the crimes, all of the crimes, the like 89% of them are fucking teenagers. Maybe 95%. Ain't really, it's a very low percentage of 40-year-old niggas out there committing violent crimes. Be very low. Not saying zero, but very low percentage of 40, 50-year-old niggas out there committing crimes. Teenagers commit all the crimes. 13 to 24. All I'm saying is maybe you should loosen up your fucking reins on the sport of basketball. Like you tried to change it in the Allen Iverson days. Said, oh, wear these fucking baggy things. You have to wear suits. Everyone has to wear a suit to the game. Now you got these niggas wearing dresses to the fucking game. Skirts and shit to the game. Fucking Russell Westbrook wearing a fucking skirt. What's the other nigga? All them niggas, man, wearing fucking skirts. Had LeBron wearing a fucking skirt, carrying a purse. So let me ask you a question. You could carry a purse and dress like a woman and play ball, and that's fine. But if you carry a gun and listen to rap music, that's not fine. You need to be suspended. I think manhood needs to be protected more. Oh, am I saying you saying carrying a gun is manly? Well, yes, actually it is. Smart ass. Yeah, it is actually. That is what I'm saying.
Jones. This ain't nothing but another goddamn Pac-Man Jones in the basketball jersey. This ain't nothing but another goddamn Pac-Man Jones. Get him out of here. We done seen this before.
You don't think he gonna be okay?
Nope.
You know he one of the superstars of the league right
So
now.
was Quincy Carter. Nope. No. He need to rethink being a superstar. Cause if you let a superstar get away with this here, you saw what happened to that boy in Florida. They let that boy get away with stealing that lobster. What's his name?
The football player? Jesus Christ.
I'll tell you what, supposed to let me break, man. You let me break here. Yeah, nah, man, they stole that lobster down there, man. What's that boy, that Jameson boy?
Yeah,
You can't you gotta punish.
Jameson Winston,
Yeah,
I think. Yeah,
you gotta punish superstars as soon as they do something wrong.
Jesus Christ.
And this boy done what, 3 things already.
That we know of.
Now, hold up. He done got so bad, he got the third coming to the game,
Right.
pointing lasers at the staff.
Yeah.
Now these people, come on now. He gonna get somebody hurt in the locker room. You know, listen. They don't never shoot at the people that they trying to hit. So here it is, he hanging around these gangsters and thugs, got them around the mother facilities. When the gangsters come shoot at the one, they go hit an innocent person, one of the cheerleaders or something. Maybe the team doctor. They need to get him away. They need to get him away.
You know they're not gonna do that though, right?
Well,
Not until he do something egregious.
that's why they need to take Black Lives Matters off the NBA court then.
Mm.
If they ain't gonna get rid of this boy, and knowing this boy is putting everybody's life in jeopardy, and he got these gangsters and these gang thugs coming to the game, pointing red beam laser lights at the staff, cause he done had an argument with the people, then the NBA officially have made it a stance that they don't care about Black Lives Matter.
So, dang, see, I'm trying to shoot him some bail, man.
He a tall basketball player hanging with thugs. Tony, you need to stay away from him. Don't try to defend him. Let him
Cause
do.
man, I want him to do well.
He's not doing well. Obviously, he don't.
See, you're gonna have some people that want you to do well, but it will be overwhelmingly outnumbered by the people who do not want you to do well. This isn't just Ja. Like I said, Ja represents a lot of you, a lot of us. You're on, shit's going your way. You got this coming in, that coming in, and there's some niggas that's just gonna be hating on you. They can't wait to hear something about you. Negative. When they hear, yo, so-and-so just bought a new Benz, that shit fire. So-and-so just bought a fucking, yo, this nigga just bought a fucking Audemars watch. Yo, he just bought this, he just bought that, he just bought a house. They don't really be happy for you. But when they hear, yo, so-and-so just lost his whip, or he just got robbed, or he just got fired, they like to hear that shit, man. Even your fucking woman, she like to hear when you come in and you like, oh man, such. Because she ain't got shit going on in her fucking life. She's a stay-at-home wife, bored as fuck. Or a kept girlfriend, waiting for you to put a ring on her so she could cash you out. Nothing but entertainment and a utility to the people of this world. And the sooner you realize nobody in this world gives a fuck about you, the better off you're gonna be. Because you're gonna realize you don't gotta do shit to appease other motherfuckers. You can move how you move and just make yourself happy. There's no other person on this planet that is more important than you. Why do I say that? If you need something, who gonna give it to you? I want you to think. If you made it this far in the video, I want you to actually sit down and think. Use your hands and count how many motherfuckers would when you need something, they gonna give it to you. First, count the motherfuckers who have the ability to help you out of a financial situation or a stressful situation. Then, how many of them would? You got somebody you could be like, yo, man, I need like $250, bro, and they give you that $250, no questions asked. Or maybe your fucking whip got the boot on it, and you need like $1,700 or some shit. Can you call somebody to get $1,700 and not be stressed on when you gonna pay them back? Not talk about you. Not call somebody, yeah, I just had to loan so-and-so, you know what I'm saying, some money, his fucking whip got XYZ. No, you don't. So you always make sure you're on top of your situation and you get the best outcome of your situation every fucking time. until you come across that circle that shows you otherwise. If you can get with a, if you're lucky enough to get with a network of people, yeah, they don't got to be big. 3 to 5 people. 5 is a lot. 3 is ideal. You get a network, 3 to 5 people that can have the ability to help you, and you have the ability to help them, and you're willing to. You're a blessed man. Yo, so and so need 5 racks. He going through something. I got 25. Yo, you got another 25? Yeah. I got it. Boom, y'all help him out. Vice versa. He hit y'all back off with the bread, and he hits you back off with the bread because he's a stand-up person. He don't just take the assistance and then just like forget about it. Get you a circle where everybody is an asset and not a liability, and not a leech. You understand? Good friends are assets. Good friends with money are blessings and assets. I want to give a shout out to the gentleman who was filming Ja in the car. And when he saw that Ja had the gun up, he damn near dropped the phone. It's like, I, I, I can imagine what he was saying to him. Like, put that shit away. Then put it back up. Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's a friend. Ja, you. Oh my God. And you know what it is? He's fucking young. That's what it is. He's young. He's not 30 doing this shit. Yeah, he's 23, but I still think the nigga's like 17, 18 in his head. Yeah. The nigga just been playing ball all his life. He hasn't really been in the social socialite circles where, he's developed. He's been hanging around his fucking niggas just playing ball. So he ain't all mature yet. He's mature in basketball. His court IQ is up there. You can look at it like that, but young men especially make mistakes. And I'm not turning my back on this nigga because he made another fucking mistake. He's gonna make 5 more fucking mistakes. Look at Plaxico Burress. My man just won the fucking Super Bowl championship. Went to a fucking club, shot himself in the leg. Went to the club wearing sweatpants and toting the gun. Shot himself in the leg. But these niggas love to see you down. If they see you clean cut, average nigga, you ain't a giant like LeBron. See you clean cut, you don't get into shit. They calling you a fucking sucker.
He got to want to do well, Anton. He don't want to do well, brother.
Why would a multi-$100 million he has the potential to earn $500 million.
Every Jewish owner, every Jewish slave owner in the NBA should know.
every Jewish slave owner in the NBA. Yo,
You can take these out the hood, but you can't take the hood out these. They going back to the hood.
Mm.
Right now, you can get 100 hit loops for only $1. That's right. This is the craziest deal we've ever done in.
All of these going back to the hood.
Mm.
That's where they belong,
And the hood.
and that's where they want to be. Cause what do? That's where they go. When we let them off in the off season, when they get through out of basketball practice, what are they doing? They running down off into the ghetto in the hoods, hanging with these other hood guys.
Why would they do that though?
Because this is where their hearts is. This is where their minds is. They can't think out of the ghetto, Anton.
Even though they got hundreds of millions of dollars.
You can take the out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of those. They get their 100.
yo. 100 million. If I get fucking 1 million, nigga, I'm out. He's right. It's just a mentality, and when you get to a certain age, you're pretty much done with that shit. You're like, listen, man, fuck all that thing shit. You know. But to them, they're still young, man. They don't hire 40. They don't recruit 40-year-old niggas to play ball. What last 40-year-old, 35-year-old they recruited to play ball? They recruit for the fucking teenagers, niggas fresh out of high school, maybe 1 or 2 years in college. They recruit kids. These niggas is kid. They still got kid mentalities, man. They have fun in the hood. The hood was fucked up, but they had fun there. That's the only shit that they know. So when they off season, they go back home. They just left their friends. Their friends literally went from high school to the league. 18, 19, 20 years old. They just left their friends. Think about the friends you had when you was 17, 18, 19. Those was your peoples. So when you finish, what other people do you have? You from New York, you get drafted, you go to fucking Utah. Utah Jazz want you. OKC wants you. Fucking, Memphis wants you. Whoever wants you. If you're not from there, where you going? You're going back home. So you got, this is a aspect that Charleston White's not thinking about.
$100 million. Where are they gonna? Where can they go to feel like they belong with $100 million?
Anywhere they want in the world.
But they don't know where to go, Anton. They want to go to the hoods around the world.
That's so
I'm
dumb.
sorry. They want to go to the hoods around America.
That is so dumb.
Well, sure they're dumb. That's why they all end up back in the ghetto.
LeBron was the anomaly though. LeBron took all of his homeboys and they all made something out of themselves.
Well, those was Catholic school children with a
True.
well-to-do father that done fairly well for himself, that raised not only his son, but his sons and his 4 or 5 friends.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing power of what one strong father can do. See, everybody keep overlooking the fact that LeBron had a strong black man in his life.
His mother is the only one that get the credit though.
His buddy, little short guy with the daddy.
Yeah.
He did that.
No, but what I'm saying is the daddy don't get that. The guy's daddy still don't really get recognized and acknowledged.
You're right.
It always goes back to the woman.
You're right. Yeah.
First thing that people do when they get their award, they get their MVP trophy, they get whatever. They say, I want to thank God, I want to thank my mama. They never really highlight and celebrate their father like that.
Oh, well, most of them don't have no father. But one father can be the father to many.
Yo, let's look at some of the shit his peers are saying about him. And this be the same shit, even on a regular job, man. Niggas be talking shit. Yo, talk shit.
Everything's gonna be alright. Put on the makeup, get lit tonight. Ain't no mistaking. Holding nothing back, excite me. Thoughts are swimming in your brain. You see me and you look away. The night is young, don't push away. Don't be scared. I'm loving every moment. I'm not afraid to show it. So let's just be a moment. Let it go.
Chandler Parsons says suspend him all the next season. You got one brother that says, hit me up, young fella. Oh, that's the Meta World Peace dude. That's what's up, man. Yeah, so
You're all I see when I close my eyes and dream. You're all I see. You're all I need, all I need, all I need. You're all I need.
That's what's up. Meta World Peace. Thank you. I mean, what I want you to do is to know, man, just because you got a lot of opposition out there, that don't mean that you gotta succumb to it. You just gotta know it's there and move accordingly, man. Because you got niggas like this, thirsty motherfuckers that want to just talk shit about you.
Few months ago. So guess what? The Memphis Grizzlies, this is the second time they're suspending him. How has that worked out? The league evidently is going to feel compelled to step in. And I've got people in the league texting me saying, Ja Morant should be suspended for the year. I'm not saying that. I think that's too harsh. But there are people who are saying you got to send a message to the entire league that this kind of stuff is not going to be tolerated because it compromises the success of the brand. They are
You know, it's not that big of a deal. To me, it's not that big of a deal. Now, let me put myself in the shoes and fast forward and say it's one of my sons and they're a successful athlete and they did the same things that Ja did. Of course I'd be like, yo, son, you know, they don't like that shit. They're not that open to you just living life and not hurting anybody. Yeah, you got a firearm. You're in a state where you can have it. It wasn't against the law. You obviously don't have a felony, so you can carry. But if you want to keep your money rolling in, you need to stop doing that shit. You know, like I said, man, when you raise your kids, you raise them, the most important age is 5. I would say 5 years old to 5 to 13. Those 7 years right there, the 8 years are crucial in developing the person that he's going to be. Is he going to be a person with a conscience? morals, respect. Self-control. All of that has to be taught from 5 years old to 13. Women like to, a fucking woman will fuck up how you raise a kid. Cause she don't want you to start disciplining or doing things that you should be doing until he's like fucking 15. By then it's too fucking late, stupid. Once this nigga can comprehend right from wrong, that's when you start teaching. Now you start teaching the patience. Now you start teaching the self-control. Now you start teaching them how to control their emotions. Don't cry over everything. Don't let your fucking son just go and cry off in the corner, and you just like, no, nigga, you just cut that shit out. Control yourself. Control your emotions. Some motherfuckers don't like to hear the word no. You tell a motherfucker no, they go batshit crazy, because when they was a kid and you told them no, they ran off and cried and started throwing shit and shit like that, and the mother didn't correct it. You gotta show them how to control their emotions. But these motherfuckers, they ain't even telling them to control their emotions, let alone showing them how. Explaining to them, not right now doesn't mean no forever. It just means not right now. You are going to get what you want, but you have to wait. Well, listen, man. I think they're full of themselves. I think everybody on the NBA should take a picture with a firearm and post the shit. Everybody, even if it's fake, take a picture with your firearm and say, I can legally carry. I'm not hurting anybody. That's it. It's just a gun. So he's listening to a rap song, and he has his gun in his hand, singing a rap song. Like, you niggas aren't corporate, man. You niggas play ball. You play ball. Don't give a fuck you give them millions of dollars. If you feel worried about giving them millions of dollars, stop giving them millions of fucking dollars then. Motherfuckers still gonna play ball. Niggas go play ball for $500,000. The same way they'll go and play ball for $500 million. So it don't fucking matter. I gotta stop cursing. All right, I'm out. I'm tired. I'm gonna go sleep. Good night.